Hello, I'm Ross from RWA Creations. Thought I'd do a little video on the shadow guard stuff, just to help you all strap it and trim it, etc. Obviously this is not gospel, this is just the way I do it, so don't worry if you do it slightly differently. So this is how your kit will come, untrimmed. So you get 4 parts for the arms, so as you mark them up left and right, and kind of like rough trim lines where you got to come to, there's about 12mm of excess to come off either side of those. So you get your arms, couple of shin pieces, they're the same, so left and right don't really matter. Again with the bells, pretty much identical, so there's not a left or a right of them duck-billed bells. Little shoe covers here. These are for the internal cover strips for the forearms, if you wonder, there's a common question. RWA badge. Plain back. Chest, some ordinary plastic for like cover strips or anything else you might want to use, proper tabs and stuff like that, and then your ad plate. So I do these in black ABS, black acrylic capped ABS. Some people order them in white ABS to paint them into the red ones. Obviously you can do the red, the blue, or like the black, which seems to be the general popular. This is one I've pre-trimmed up for a customer, so you can see here with no return left around there, and there's a small sort of 3mm return around the bottom of the duck bills. It's all quite a simple trim. The forearms are the trickiest part. I'll show you them the last. Spare cover strip material. So again, these little bits to go over the shoes, just literally a 2mm return on those. Easy peasy, sand them up. Ab section, standardly comes like this, which fits pretty well. If you've got a bit more of a belly, you might want to trim those back a little bit more and then get a bit of heat going on it so you can get a bit of a roll on it to fit you better. But if you're slim Jim like myself, then you won't need to do anything. So that's just literally, what's that, about 12 to 15mm on the sides, and then just round. Again, it's not a crucial measurement. The rear, we'll just go with 3 or 4mm return, nothing on the sides. There's about a 5mm return at the bottoms, small return 3mm around the neck, nothing on the tops like that. Done. Same with the chest, neck's pretty minimal, sides 3mm, something like that, pretty much nothing there. Same as the TK underneath there, good sort of 6mm on the bottom. And that's sorted. Oh. The shins are pretty self-explanatory, just come straight along my mould lines. Slight return there, 3mm return. All good. Forearms. They're quite, I say, the one bit that kind of throws people a little bit. So you get the flat parts that face forward on them, and the larger parts of the outside of the arms, and then you've got these little ones that pop on. See, that's the wrong one there. So they'll just marry up to those, and that's when you use these internal cover strips, which don't do the angle, because obviously that's got a bend on it. So you need the bend of the cover strip to go around to give you that sharp look. And the rear is pretty much flat, so they would just use a standard internal cover strip on those. So I'll show them a bit more in detail now where they're glued up. So, these ones are already done. So you can see the rear of them are just standard butt joints, and they just follow around in the curve. I don't know if you can see inside very well. Flat cover strip on the inside on both of those. And the fronts, so the fronts have got the angle on them, so that's when you use the angled cover strip, which sit in there on the angle. And then it gives you, seamless joints on the outside, cover strips on the inside. Hopefully the camera can pick up what's going on in there. Yeah. So that's your forearms. My forearms, which I wear with this, I actually put a bit of Velcro inside for the gloves, so the gloves live inside there. So you can just slip them straight on as one piece. I find that easier. Right, so that's the forearms. As far as strapping is concerned, this is one I was just readily popped up. So chest to back, same as what I'm wearing here. So I use 40mm webbing for the tops because I don't want any flex in them. You can use elastic if you want. For the sides, you need to measure your chest, and then measure down there with your tape measure to see the difference. What sides you're going to have to make your little side straps, so then they can just pop on the sides there, and then they will connect obviously to your back, so that clamshells you up nicely. And the air plate, again, it all depends on how tall you are as to where you're going to pop your difference there. So again, they just snap straight on. And just hang straight off that. I add a piece of Velcro on there which keeps the belt in place so the belt can't slide around. So that's literally simply how it is for that, which is exactly the same as what I'm wearing here. So it all just fits nice, it's easily movable. My camera, I Velcro that to the belt itself. So here's the blue camera here, I'll just show you just for. So we've got Velcro straight on the insides of that, and the belt will just sit around there and Velcro to that. For me, I'm about 5'10". My camera is 78 centimeters wide. Top is 58 centimeters wide, and the overall height 59 centimeters long. So that's just double thickness. So you need to sew yourself one of those in the relative colour. So with the shoulder bells, all I do is pop them on with Velcro because I find that's easier to move around in. They're easier to slip off then. So you can stick your heavy duty Velcro inside, and then the other half just sew straight to your undersuit, and then they just pop on there nicely. They hold really well. I've never had an issue with them coming off. So both of them just Velcroed on. That's just the way I like to do it. Bit of elastic underneath the bottom of these for the boots. I'll show you my boots again for ease. So they just pop around there, and then the elastic goes underneath for the shins. I come up and down about 45mm, and then I directly bond 25mm black elastic on those, so they sit around the boot. So they just sat on there. I put myself a little bit of sponge in there as well, just to save my shin from getting dug in from that. Obviously, if you've got shorter legs or shorter boots, just whip the excess off the bottom. So that's about it for that. Obviously, your helmet just pops straight on. I don't even bother to pad my helmet because it's just sits on the armour. So I find it quite easy, but I've got quite a small head, so it gives me the nice option to do that. Boiler suit. I'll pop this off just so you can see a little bit easier. This is the standard boiler suit that my wife's taken in just to hug tighter to my arms and legs, and it just gives it a bit more of a sleeker look. And I think that's a lot. I don't think I've missed anything. Obviously don't wear your brown shoes with the costume. And that's a lot. Thanks for watching.